these people were drunk and they were very provocative. One of them asked me how I could end up marrying a traitor of Uganda as if I'd never saw Nyankole to marry. Yesterday, the group that came to raid our home was a different group. They were so many, heavily armed, drunk, and they looked the same and spoke one language. They broke into the gate, the lower gate. Our askari was in a different corner, so he saw them and he called me. Our askari saw them and called me. I had already gone to bed. I was just preparing to read like one page of my book and then sleep. The askari called me and said, "These men are many and they are coming in this time." So in the moment, I got out of the bed, switched off the bed light, then tried to walk out of the bedroom and lock it, looking for a place to hide. But then I realized that was a wise thing to do. I opened the bedroom again, went in, opened the balcony room to make a video of at least some evidence of these people were coming in. I just shot a small snippet thing because already they had ladders and they were climbing to our veranda. So when I shot that, I locked the veranda door again, went in, sent the video to our son Solomon, and I asked him to let people know that we were under attack. Then I called our other son, who is also my brother-in-law, Dax, and I told him, it's finished. These people are coming in, definitely. So I walked out of the room, locked the door, and then went down the stairs. When I reached the stairs and looked in the window, there was this big group of men. Every window had like 10 men in it. And they said, "Open the door." They said it in Nyankole. I replied in Nyankole and said I was not going to open. So I passed the stairs, went to the general bathroom, locked the door and called our neighbor, one of our neighbors. And I said, "We have a problem here, let everybody know." Then I came out of the room. When I came out of the room, they were already coming into the sitting room. They had finished breaking everything. There were so many, very many. They went to all directions of the house. Ceiling, rooms, kitchen, outside in the compound, on the verandas, my bedroom, kids' bedrooms, bathrooms, everywhere. They were everywhere. They were very many. In that moment, they did not allow me to follow anybody where they were. One of them told me to give them my phone. He came and sat behind me, told me, "Give me your phone." I gave it to him from this angle. He put it in front of me and said, "Give me the password," in Nyankole. And I said back, "I'm not giving you the password." He said, "You're going to give me the password." And I said, "I'm not going to give you the password." He left, went outside on the veranda, came with other 4 men. So when he came back, he went in the same position where he was. He lifted me by the trousers. I was wearing 90 trousers and a shirt. He lifted me by the trousers, lifted me up, and then the one who was standing in front of me strangled me by the neck from the front. And then he told me, "Give me the password." And I told him in his face, "I will not give you the password." The one who was behind here pulled my shirt. So now I was between 2 men. One was strangling me and one was pulling my shirt from there. And you know how the button chokes you here? So the button was choking me. I kicked the man who was in front of me. And when I kicked him in someplace very hurtful, and he walked away, then this one pulled me and all the buttons broke. Then he stayed with the shirt in his hands. So I walked across the room naked. Now, in that room, there were so many men. Some of them just shied away and looked to the side. Some of them kept looking, and there was one sober one. And he said in Luganda, "Nedda, Mama Mudize, the sati here yambare." It was on the floor. One of them picked it and said, "Wanike mikono." oh yeah, but it's that. And I said, no, give me the shirt, I'll dress myself up. He gave it to me. In that moment, the other guy who took my phone and who had my shirt who tore my shirt in the beginning, came back and held me by my hair. It was plaited like this last night. He held me by my hair and pushed me all the way up to a pole across in the sitting room, and I hit my lip. And then he told me, bring the password. I said again, there's no password for you. Then he pulled me down on the floor and they sat on me. I felt as if 4 bodies sat on me. There was someone, I think, was overseeing everything. He told them, what's happening here? Leave her. Then they went. I sat on the floor, and in that moment, I felt thirsty, I felt nauseous, I felt dizzy, I felt my body was confused. I asked for water. They brought me a glass of water. I asked for more water. They gave me another glass. And that was the last that I remember for that event. The next moment that I got to realize, I was on the veranda sleeping in my own vomit. The askari and the other boy organized and drove me to hospital.
So they left you in your house in your house?
They left me in my house. In my house or on the veranda, because when I realized I was outside on the veranda, sleeping in my own vomit. So all this while, they were asking me where my husband was. Where is your husband? I said, I don't know where he is. They asked me, did you think you'd bring your brother here to run on Kampala MP and win? That's not how you come and conquer it. I don't have a brother that ran for any position. They kept asking the askari, where are the children? They beat him. Beat him here on the face. He has another cut on the head. They asked him where the children. He said he didn't know. They asked him where the basement was. Where is the basement? He said, I'm new here. I don't know if there is even a basement here. So they collected everything. Phones, laptops, electricity, chargers, AirPods, anything electrical. They took away our camera system. They went to the ceiling, picked it, broke everything down, left us in the dark, and went.
Do you think this man could have been sent by General Motors?
General Motors has given my husband an ultimatum of 48 hours. Sometime 3 days ago now. Okay, it's past 48 hours. And he told him to come out of the latrine if that's where he was hiding. Then he said, I am looking for you, and when I find you, I'll treat you the way they treat, was it rebels? Was it some outlaws? Yes, outlaws. So, if someone threatens you to that extent, and they are in an office of power, and they're in control of the army and all the army outfit, how could you say they're not the one that sent those people?
What message do you have for your husband
wherever he is? He should just do his thing. He shouldn't worry about me. As soon as the doctor says I am good to go, I'm going back to our home. Relax. I am going to be fine. I shouldn't be the reason you leave. You're hiding. You should come at your own timing and when you feel safe. Otherwise, I'm okay.